Hold position. SkyWest 4119er.
Hello everyone and welcome to my live stream of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024.
Cargo Jet Tree 1904, hold position, caution the departing Airbus A320. Cargo Jet Tree 1904, continue taxi. Phoenix ground, Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750, requesting pushback. Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750, pushback request accepted.
Here comes the hookup.
Roger, Cargo Jet Tree 1904. SkyWest 4119er, hold position, caution the departing Embraer E170. Cargo Jet Tree 1904, hold position, caution the departing Embraer E170. Hold position, SkyWest 4119er. Volunteer 90511, hold position, caution the departing Airbus A320. Phoenix ground, Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750, requesting the end of pushback. Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750, request to end pushback received. American 6907, hold position, caution the departing Embraer E170. Hold position, Cargo Jet Tree 1904. American 6907, continue taxi.
Hold position. Volunteer 90511.
American 6907, please acknowledge. Cargo Jet Tree 1904, continue taxi. SkyWest 4119er, continue taxi. Roger, Cargo Jet Tree 1904. Roger, SkyWest 4119er.
Stand by until I stop and I'll check chat. Okay, Moose.
6907, please acknowledge.
Stand by, Moose.
Alaska 514, hold position, caution the Boeing 737 on the taxiway. Alaska 514, continue taxi.
Let me check chat.
Roger, Alaska.
This is my setup for when I play on a real system, unlike the PS5. For PC and Xbox, look at, we got the full throttles. We've got reversers. We got flaps. We got the whole business here.
American 6907.
But it doesn't work on this, okay? I figured I'd give everybody a treat today. Because they're never going to fix this.
Caution the departing Airbus A320.
Let's get clearance and we'll...
Tower, Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750 ready at runway 26, departing straight out.
Citation.
You thought I could make this work on this junk?
Short runway 26. Traffic is Airbus A320 on the runway.
We gotta wait for traffic.
2990. Contact ground on 119.
Let's go out and wait.
Rouge 1721. Turn next taxiway.
119.75 for American 299.
Wow, they promised us the big SU 5.1, didn't they? They stood up there and they told us how good it was.
Runway when able.
It ain't never coming.
Volunteer Niner 511 contact Albuquerque Center on 125.4. Good day.
Right after the one flight that we can get in because of their inability to fix this, we will be streaming over on Purple using a computer or an Xbox.
Contact Albuquerque Center on 125.4. Good day. Rouge 1721.
You can come along for one flight. All we're doing is one flight. This thing is so messed up. Let's just wait for clearance. I've already set up this whole flight from Phoenix to Vegas.
125.4. Volunteer Niner 541.
Watch, let's see what happens. Look, we've got no power. Captain, we have no power.
125.4, American 645.
Rouge 1721. Turn
We're
next
going to wait a
taxiway.
minute, then we're going to just go. This is what happens in Phoenix. This is part of the
Contact ground
the
on
problem.
132.55.
The problem starts with an A.
Southwest.
Phoenix Tower, cargo jet tree 194 ready for departure. Runway 25 left.
Let's make sure we didn't get clearance.
Cargo jet tree 194. Altimeter 2982. Caution. The Airbus A320 taking off runway 25 right. Cleared for takeoff runway 25 left.
Gonna have to fly this with the controller only here.
Runway 26, Citation 750.
Southwest tree 968. Turn next taxiway.
I see no point in putting up the PS5 HOTUS because
Rouge 1721.
for one flight, what is the point?
Cleared for takeoff runway 25 left. Cargo jet tree 194.
These toys will never work on a PS5. We'll wait a minute, then we'll just go.
Southwest tree 968. Turn next taxiway.
Any day now, AI. I had to manually set up this whole computer flight plan.
Southwest tree 968. Exit runway when able.
Let's arm the
Southwest
nav.
tree 968. Contact ground on 119.75.
It's amazing how every time I leave from Phoenix this happens. We'll wait another minute or two, then we'll just go and they can cancel my effing flight plan.
For Southwest tree 968.
La-di-da, any day. Look at the sacrifice I make for you, Moose. I'm staring into bright lights, bright window. Oh shit, another plane just landed. Screw them, we're going.
American 6 Tree 4, turn next taxiway.
Rolling on down the highway. Move it or lose it. Guess you're gonna lose it.
Citation 750, you are not cleared to take off.
Good, I wasn't clear. Call Asobo and tell them.
750.
Let's get on the FMS. Let me get the auto throttle going. Auto throttle's on. What speed is it telling me to go? 270. Okay. Here's downtown Phoenix. Let's get on the FMS. Yeah, I did. This happens every time I go to Phoenix. Okay, let's set the AP. Autopilot on, flight level control on. Let it fly itself.
Phoenix approach. Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750 is type citation C750, 2 miles west of 0 Alpha Zulu 6, 5800. Request flight following.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750, Phoenix approach. Squawk 2667.
Squawk 2667, citation 750.
My speed's still a little slow.
Citation 750.
Oh,
Contact 1 mile
it moved it
southwest
down.
Zulu 24, 7500.
We'll fix that.
21.
Welcome in, everybody. We're going to go from Phoenix to Vegas, and that'll probably be it. Since we're on PS5, you know the routine. One flight and you're done.
Phoenix approach on 120.7. Good day.
Going to 120.7, citation 750.
And if you're watching, you're wondering why these don't work, because this isn't for PlayStation. This is for real flight simming on a PC or an Xbox. You can kiss PS5 goodbye. Let's put the reversers on, see what happens. Nothing. No kidding. That's because it's not plugged into PS5. We're right on course here. Everything's looking good. Maybe we'll try 2 flights, Moose, till it loses its mind. Okay, we're right on course. 170 miles to the first transition point. Oh, I forgot to activate the radio frequency. Let's do that. $110.30. All set. Looks like the nav frequency's holding. I had to set the computer up manually. Those are the two transitions. Jake, this is all a joke. This stuff is not for PS5. Look, we'll put it in reverse, see what happens. Oh, nothing. Let's put the landing gear down. Oh, doesn't work. This is my setup for Xbox and PC. I'm just doing this for fun. This will never work for PS5. I'll be flying over on the PC or Xbox on the Purple app after this 1 or 2 flights before the PS5 crashes. But we can play with this like this, have some fun. So you see, it wouldn't do any good to be flying an Airbus, even though this is the Airbus setup. We're just flying on controller. I don't have enough room on here to set up. And there's no point in setting up the stick and throttle for PS5 when we can only do 1 or 2 flights. But we'll be using this in about an hour or so. Or whenever the PS5 crashes. But at least, Jake, I learned how to set up this Citation X manually. Well, Jake, they are coming out. Thrustmaster, go Thrustmaster. I could use a sponsorship. Thrustmaster showed a general aviation setup that will work with a PS5, but I don't know. They have not licensed this, and they have not licensed my Boeing kit. I have this same kit for Boeing that was rather expensive, but I don't know. They haven't licensed it, but it doesn't matter. It wouldn't work anyways. Even if it would plug in, it probably wouldn't work. Yeah, it has to have a chip in it. Like there's a chip in here, and it lets me pick on the back of this PC or Xbox. I have some rudders too, underneath. Let's see where we're at. We might be able to get in 2 flights if we're lucky before all the memory drains out and Asobo sucks the life out of your PS5. Well, we're getting to be about halfway there. I don't know why, Jake, they can't license it after the fact. This Airbus setup in Boeing has been out for years. I'm not sure. It's something to do with Sony. So all we're using is the controller and a mouse. What's really sad is we still don't have an update that they promised us at the Flight Sim Expo. Wow, what a surprise. I'd even try the Airbus if this would work, but it definitely is not going to work. See if you can see all these gauges. There you go. You got the engines over here. You probably have seen this before. You got flaps and air brakes. You can do a complete start up here. Parking brake. Oh, you have the wind control. Yeah, that's right. I think I remember. I'll take a wind control if they want to send it to me. It's pretty much just like this. Yeah, I know. It's much like these little engine starters and stuff. Yeah, I think it's much sturdier. I've seen it, but I haven't used one yet. And I got these long before wind control was even wind control. We can't descend yet. We got to go over that mountain. How about Moza? They make some pretty solid stuff too. You ever seen their rudder pedals? Holy crap. Jake, did you go to the Flight Sim Expo? Next year it's going to be in Vegas. That's really close to me. A little vignetting here. I forgot how I set the screen up. Can't change it now during midstream, not when I'm not using OBS. I should have tested it. It's good enough. The force feedback, that's from Moza, right? I think they're the only ones that do force feedback. I've used these engine starters. I've done a complete Airbus setup when it was Flight Sim 2020. That's all I used to fly since I had this. And I used to flip these switches, start the engines from a complete cold and dark cockpit. Wind control has force feedback now. Yeah, see, I was so hung up on this PS5, what they were going to do for it. Obviously, they're not doing shit for it, so I'm going back to a PC and Xbox. I'll be, like I said, I'll be using this stuff either after lunch or when I move over to the Purple app. Yeah, they're slow in shipping. I mean, they're slow in ramping up. I think Moza has like everything ready to go. Let's see where I am. Maybe we could start descending here. On down to 10,000. See if my speed, wow, sure is difference just using the controller. Holy crap. Let's slow down from 270 to 2 1/4. Yeah, I saw that from the Flight Sim Expo, the overhead panel. Did you ordered one of those? If you're doing a full cockpit, you might as well, right? Did you see it at Flight Expo, or you didn't go? Yeah, I don't think I'll be getting that general aviation stick from Thrustmaster, because I'm not sure how much longer we're going to play on PS5. You know, it's just not working. Oh, we weren't able to go, yeah. I could have went, but I wasn't going back to Minnesota. Vegas is close to me, so maybe next year. Let's clear this ridge. We'll just arm 77,000. You're not streaming that, are you? I've been watching somebody stream on the Red app a full-size cockpit. That's not you, is it? I don't remember the channel name, but they have a full-size cockpit. It's huge. They stream it on the Red app here. You probably have seen it if you're following any flight sim. I think you told me you didn't stream, so I don't remember. We got to clear that next hill. You should do some test streams without that overhead panel just to see how it goes. Like I said, this is just kind of a fun stream. It's not going to do anything. And then I'll stream over on purple. Yeah, one thing about streaming, I'm looking into some bright lights, bright window. I could barely see the monitor. It's wider than your car. Jeez. Well, I have a whole room I can dedicate to it. And like I said, I thought it was going to be for the PS5, but I don't know, we're going to give up on that. What is this airport right here? It's just outside of Vegas. You know, my POI markers aren't working. I had the ribbon set. Let me see if they went off. Stand by. Maybe they turned off. Oh, great. I can't see this. It's in the way. Visual assistance. Flight path. No, it's on. Okay. Yep. It's not working. Oh, there it is. Now it's working. Because I turned it off, then on. Let's see where we're at yet. We're still at 10,000. And we're getting to the 2 transitions. We need to be at, I think, what were the particulars? So this is the computer setup. And I think we needed to be at 5,000. $51. Welcome in if you just joined. Obviously, this Thrustmaster does not work with a PS5. So, we're just doing it for fun. But it's actually set up and hooked up to my computer and Xbox. I'll have to see how much, Jake. The wind control is reasonably priced too, isn't it? I wish wind control sold on Amazon. They have very little stuff because they don't have enough to ship. Does it come straight from overseas, or do they have a U.S. warehouse? Change the range here. 12 miles, and we'll set Copilot for 5 miles. Nav is still there. Oh, their drivers are bad? Great. That really makes the equipment. I think we can get down to 7,000 here in a moment.
Cessna 0 Quebec Sierra, climb and maintain 2400.
Going down. Let's lower the speed.
2400. Cessna 0 Quebec Sierra.
Cessna 0 Quebec Sierra, climb and maintain 5100.
We'll go to 200. I can't turn any of that stuff off with a throttle. Not on this thing.
Climb and maintain 5100. Cessna 0 Quebec Sierra.
So you had to bind your own controls. One thing about Thrustmaster, they do have good drivers. Or they've had enough time to perfect them, so. If you just joined, we're on our way over to Las Vegas. We should be able to finish this flight before the PS5 runs out of memory and crashes. We're descending to 7. Yeah, Linux is better anyway than Windows. That's why I use Macs. Except for the gaming PC. Okay, we're almost at 7,000. And then we'll reset this for 5. Oh, we still have a ways to go. We'll just cruise along here at 200. Hey, Steele. This is all for fun. None of this works with a PS5, as I've explained. I'm kind of done with the PS5 and Flight Sim. So this is all set up for PC and Xbox, as I was explaining to Jake. We'll be using this over on Purple after this PS5 crashes. Yeah, I tilted the camera down and I'm going blind because I have lights and window shade open and I can barely see the screen. Okay, let's reset for our ILS. Should be 5100, and then we'll set it for 48 to make sure. And let's make sure that we still have a signal here. Yep. Looking good. You still flying, Steel? Or did you give up on PS5? Jake's the only smart one. He doesn't fly PS5. Because they ain't never fixing it. We all got had. Just ask Moose. Sorry for the ghosting there. I didn't set my thing to the right setting and I can't switch it in the middle of a stream. So we'll just live with this little thing here. I think we can get down now to our recommended altitude. I don't see the field on the range. Let's do, okay, there it is right there. See, there's our transition to Kandy right there. Yeah, it's probably because you're not still using the bigger aircraft. So I went from getting 4 flights in to getting 3 flights, then 2 flights, and now it's usually 1 flight before all the memory leaks out. And it's definitely not my PS5. I could play 6 hours every other game I have, so that's apparent that it's not the hardware. Oh, are we going to be high enough here? Maybe not. We may have to do an emergency climb here. Yeah, we're going to run into that. Going up. We might get one more flight and we'll try. If anybody sees that warning in the center right that says low memory resources, I will immediately end the stream. Shut down the PS5 so it don't blow like it has. Okay, 6,500 should put us okay. No, it's still not fixed. That's because they don't know how to fix it. They don't know how to debug the PS5. I could play on my Xbox or PC all day and not have an issue. I wouldn't even say their name, yeah. You know, everybody in chat, take Arc Raiders as a perfect example. They get one complaint. Within 2 days, they've got a hot fix. Have we seen a hot fix ever for Flight Sim? No. Maybe because they don't know how to do it. Don't get me started on a rant about them. Let's reset the altitude for our ILS. That should do it. Let's see where we're at. We should be getting close. There we are. Should be a smooth transition. Okay, let's prepare for landing. Take the speed down. $190. And there we are going to Condi. I'm going to put the gear down now so I don't forget. Gear going down. Steel, did you pre-order it? I'm not going to get it till it comes out. Scenery's looking good today. Okay, let's get down to 50, 48. Yeah, we could do this all we want. It's not going to matter. Hey, more fire. Sorry, I didn't see your chat. Well, I don't know, more fire. Depends how many games you have on there. Flight Sim's only taken up, what, 40 gigs maybe, the most? And if you have a PS5, you have at least, what, 1 TB? And GTA 6 is not going to be like, 800 gigs. But if you have a bunch of games, you might have to delete a couple. Oh, look at this. I want to hit this mountain here. We may have to go up here if I'm going to hit this thing. It's going to be close. Yeah, I'm wearing a dress. How'd you know, Moose? God. Uh-oh. We may have to go up. This is going to be real close. We're not serving you your cocktail, Moose. Just for that. Okay, I think we're going to clear this. Barely. Okay, we're going to be turning right here. There we are. It's our 5-mile turn. I got another word for this game on PS5. Microsoft's closing all these studios. Guess which one, Moose, they should close? Look at this. We're making the turn to final. You in the helicopter? Let's get ready to arm the approach. There we are. Let's arm the approach. Not yet. We're too far out. Let's go a little lower. Okay, I'll check the chat again after I land. I have to use a controller here. I don't know if I can even land this with a controller. Let's see if we can hit the approach now. Not yet, not yet. Still not yet. I think I better take over the auto throttle here. Let's see if the approach works yet. Nope. And there's a runway right there, no approach mode. Autopilot off. Now we're going to come in rather fast. Oh, I love using the controller for this. Manual landing. Uh-oh, we're off course, we're off course. I don't know if we can save this or not, let's see. 140 speed. It's a long runway, I'm trying.
Las Vegas Tower, Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750 is 2 miles east, 2400 with
Las
height
Vegas
to
Tower.
land.
Altimeter 2975. Enter left traffic runway 26 right.
Brakes. Remember, I'm using the controller. Not bad, not bad. We'll take it. Can we put the reversers on? We don't need them. There we go.
Citation 750. You were not clear to land.
It wasn't clear to land. Tough shit. Welcome to Las Vegas. Let's taxi over to the gate. Hang on and I'll check chat. Let me get off the runway here.
Citation 750. You were not clear to land. Clear the runway.
Let me just pull off here. Thanks, Steele.
750. You were not clear to land. Clear the runway.
Let me get a gate.
Las Vegas Tower, American 2019er ready for departure. Runway 26 right, IFR to Washington.
Okay, let me get clearance here.
2019.
Clear for takeoff runway 26 right, American 2019er. Las Vegas ground, Citation Victor.
We'll try and do another flight.
750. Request taxi to the gate.
Citation Victor Tango, X-ray 750. Taxi to
You like the camera? It won't be on very much. The only reason I am able to plug it in is because I didn't use my HOTAS on the PS5 today.
Taxiing to gate 227 using
So I'm taking the spot for the
Citation
flight stick is
750.
usually plugged into. Let's see where we going here. Over there. Let's go. Camera kind of gets in the way, but it's okay.
750. Hold position. Caution the Boeing 737.
We'll go around them, don't worry.
Hold position, Citation 750.
Citation 750. Continue taxi.
Roger, Citation 750.
I'll check chat as soon as I park. So far, so good. We haven't run out of memory yet. Look at this beautiful day in Las Vegas. It's live weather. Maybe we'll go over to the islands and do our normal flight. That's not too graphic intensive. Oh, there's someone in my gate. Hello. Okay, we gotta go find another gate. Wants me to go right there. We'll just go around. They can't even get ATC correct. See, it's telling me to park right there where the aircraft is. We'll go next door. Full power, full power. Oh, nothing's happening. We'll park right here. Welcome to Las Vegas. Look at this. We made it to the gate. And the sim's still running. Anybody want to come along? We'll do one more flight until we see the bad air that's going to show up. Let's get Moose a drink. Because he said I was wearing a dress. Here, Moose. There's your usual. You flying today? More fire? We might be able to do one more if we're lucky. We'll either do Hawaii or Jamaica. First flight was successful. Let's go somewhere where there isn't a lot of graphics. Let's look around. Let's see what's going on in the islands. Oh, weather looks good. Let's do our normal Kauai to Kona. Let's turn off the live weather. I can't see with all those clouds. We'll turn it back on in a second. There it is, Lahui. Depart. We'll go over to Kona. Maybe we'll make it there. Maybe we won't. Runway 17 as usual. Let's go straight out. Runway 21. Let's just find a gate where we don't have to taxi very far. Right there looks good. 51. Anybody coming along? Live weather going back. Let's go. Second flight. 2 of, we don't know how many. Oh, weather's lousy in Hawaii. Look at this. Let's set this up. Steele, you don't think the camera gets in the way? Okay, let's get inside. Start it up. Guess nobody's coming along. Okay, let's set up the flight. Last one almost worked. We just didn't have the approach. One 7, and we want to go to Tammy. Does anybody know Tammy? Sounds like a washing machine. Okay, let's check the approach. 17. I should know this frequency. 109 something. Yep, 109.7. 3,000. 109.7. Let's program that. Let's see. Oh, there's another bug. It started taking off by itself. .109.7. Standby chat. Let's set this up. Oh, okay, thanks. $109.70. Okay, we won't activate that yet. Let's get some altitude. All we need is about 7,000 going over to Kona. It's all ocean. Okay, that's set. And let's arm the auto throttle. 250, that looks good. Oh, we forgot to set up the flight plan. Okay, let's see if it'll pick it up automatically or whether we're going to have to manually do it. There we go to Tammy. Perfect. Ta-da! Look at that. All set. Okay, we're going over to Tammy, and then we're going to go Becky and runway 17. Okay, look, that's all set. Let's just change the range. 50 miles. Co-pilot will take 12 miles. No, it's not a short runway. It's commercial field steel. Okay, let's get clearance.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Request taxi for departing straight out with Quebec.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Taxi to and hold short of runway 21 via taxiway Bravo Alpha. Contact tower.
If you just joined, we are flying with a controller. This is set up for my PC and Xbox. This does not work with PlayStation, and probably never will.
Bravo Alpha. Citation 750.
Okay, let's see where we're going here. I set it up so it'll be a short taxi. There we go, right there. That's pretty short. Should we get a pushback? Yeah, we can get a little bit of a pushback. Let's do that.
Leave ground. Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Requesting pushback.
Yeah, more fire. I looked at it. I don't like that aircraft.
Pushback
Sorry.
accepted.
I don't like it. I'm going to stick with Citations and Carinados. We'll get a short push here. Hook up. We don't want to run into that aircraft.
Leave ground. Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Requesting the end of pushback.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Request to end. Pushback received.
Yeah, I won't be purchasing that aircraft. Okay, well, the memory's holding up. Let's go before we have a PS5 meltdown. Our speed is set for 210, so we're going to need to change that. .270 sounds nice. Let's arm the nav. And let's go. You don't see me on your screen? I have it set for, I didn't turn that off, so. Multiplayer should be on. Let me line up and then I'll check it. We've been getting about 1.5 flights in, so I don't know if we'll finish this one before it blows up or not. We'll see. Short taxi, real short taxi. I definitely like using a flight stick better, but I didn't see any point in setting up the HOTUS because we only get 1 or 2 flights, so I don't have enough room for this and the real flight stick. Okay, get some clearance here.
Tower, Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750 at runway 21 ready for departure. Straight out departure.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Altimeter 3003 straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff runway 21.
Cleared for takeoff runway 21.
Oh well, yeah, more fire. That's a feature thanks to the developers. Wrong aircraft. Oh, there you are. I see you. It says you're flying the C90GX, but it shows up as something else. Yeah, what a surprise. Let's line up. Look, nothing happens when I turn the stick. Moose, you want a cocktail before we take off? And there is more fire. C90 it says. Okay, let's go. Nobody else is coming along apparently. And we got our speed at 270. Everything's armed. Let's go before it runs out of memory. Break off. Let's go. Cessna, there's no substitute. 130, what's at the end of the runway there? Was that somebody's house? Gear up. Moose, you know what they say in the islands? Come on, I want to lay ya. So we're leaving Kauai, heading over to Kona.
Citation 750. Lake Tower. Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Frequency change.
Ooh, we gotta make the turn here.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750 is type citation C750, 2 miles southwest of Lehue, 1600. Request flight following.
Gotta get it up.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750, Lehue approach. Squawk 7217.
Nasty weather in the islands today.
Squawk 7217. Citation 750.
Citation 750. Radar contact 3 miles southeast.
Nasty clouds. Let's get on the FMS.
Altimeter 3000.
I'll check chat right after I engage the AP. Can't see shit here. Welcome in, everybody. We're on our way over to Kona with more fire. We're gonna get some rain here. Oh, look, it is raining. Okay, let's arm the AP. Nav is armed. FLC. And it's raining in Hawaii. No more fire. It's not crazy. They haven't fixed it, and they probably don't plan on fixing it. Don't get me started. I don't want to start ranting on that developer. That's why I've got this set up, more fire. Like I mentioned to Jake, right after this stream, we're going to go over to Purple and fly on the Xbox or the PC, where this will all work. Okay, we should be on the FMS here. Speed 260. Let's bump that up a little. We're just hoping we make it to Kona before it runs out of memory. Well, according to the blogs, everybody's having the issue. I could play other games for 6-7 hours and not run out of memory, so it's not the hardware. Everybody knows it. Just play it all day and see what happens. We used to get in 4 flights, then it was 3, then it was 2, and then it was 1. So we're at 1.5 right now. We're turning on the course. Here we go. Beautiful. Let's activate the ILS frequency. 109.70. Activated. My camera's hiding that. Activated. Okay, let's see where we are. This will be our usual approach. We go to Tammy here. Uh-oh, were we overspeeding? We go to Tammy and then Becky. That's our usual approach. Why was it beeping at me?
Citation 750, contact Honolulu Center on 126.5. Good day.
I'll be back in a sec.
Going to 126.
Check out my headset.
Citation 750.
We back. We're getting over speed warning, so let's slow down a little. Maybe because of the altitude we're at. Let's slow down to 250. That should do it. Let's change this to 25 miles. Okay, there's the approach. Where you at, more fire? Are you in front of me? See if I could see your tag. Now it's awful bright in the islands. I don't see your tag. Plus I'm staring into a bright light and windows. Doesn't help. Okay, let's arm the altitude for the ILS, which will be 3,000. We'll just be over water now, so it doesn't matter. We'll set it for 28, make sure we pick up the ILS. Welcome in. If you just joined, we're on our way over to Kona. And we're not using these controls if you just joined, because these don't work on a PS5. This is for PC and Xbox. There's a frequency modifier if you need it. We got a ways to go. It's an hour flight. It's like, what's going to come first, our landing or the PS5 running out of memory? Oh, you're in front of me, okay. It's kind of bright, so I don't see you. If we complete this flight, we can try another one, but like I always say, if I see the low memory resource error, I'll immediately end the flight, end the stream, and shut off the PS5. So we might go over to Jamaica next, if we can. Okay, we're right on course. Our flight plan is active. There we go, right to the runway. Okay, Steele, thanks for stopping by. See you next time. We don't know when next time we'll be on the PS5 and the Red app. It won't be next time until they fix it. Just come on over to Purple. And unfortunately, you won't be able to fly along because that'll be on Xbox or PC. But you can watch. Check chat while we're just cruising here. Yeah, Jake, if I head over on the Xbox or PC and stream it over on Purple, yeah, I will be using just this stuff. I will not be using just the controller. I'll just use a mouse and then the Airbus stuff. Even if I fly this, I think I have the Citation over on that. I can't guarantee I'm going to start it up from dark. It's been a long time since I've been using these. Like I said, when I did 2020, I used to be able to do it. I've forgotten everything. I have a bad case of CRS. You know what that is? Can't remember shit. So I could fly an Airbus, but I'll do an auto start for the most part. This way I don't have to spend an hour fumbling around. These controls should work with the Citation too. I've tested that before. We have 154 miles to Tammy. And there would be Tammy right there. Come on, PS5, hold on till we land at least. Got some nice clouds coming in. Wow, using the camera takes up a lot of screen real estate. Jake, I was hoping Wind Control would be watching and just send me some of their stuff to test out. But it is Saturday. I am leaving this this setup on the desk. Like I said, I won't be hooking up the HOTAS for quite a while. It appears to be. Jake, but that's because you don't stream. If you don't stream, you're not going to get that ever. I see a lot of guys that have it, but they stream. They're not going to just hand you the stuff, because if you're streaming, you're promoting it. Like right now, Thrustmaster is watching. They could see I'm promoting their product. If you don't stream, doesn't matter what you use. Okay, we're about halfway. We could go down now to 2,800 because all we got's water here. We'll hug this island. We just passed a Wahoo. See if we could still see a Wahoo over here. There's a Wahoo. Look at that. Sorry, my flight equipment's getting in the way. There's a Wahoo. Let's descend now to somebody else is flying along, more fire. Look. Let's descend now, since we have nothing to hit. Going down. Where are we at? 250. Let's slow down to 220. Make that 225. Bye-bye, Oahu. We're going down. We can make believe, Jake, that we're using this stuff. Look, nothing happens. Nothing but water. We'll touch a couple of islands on the way over there. Sorry, the controls are getting in the way. I should have put them on the other side. I can't move the camera now, though. Or the position. That beautiful water. We're right on top of it. Sorry about that. I was just checking the battery life so the camera disappears for a second. Okay, let's see where we are. Still got a ways to go. Over to Tammy. Maybe we could pick up the ILS this time. We're going to pass another island right now. Let's check it out, although it's on the wrong side of the aircraft. Probably Maui. Let's see if that's Maui. No, that's not. That's Maui right there. $63 miles to Tammy. We're getting there. We don't need to set up for approach yet. There's Tammy. 58 miles out. Okay, welcome in everybody. If you just joined, we're just flying along here on our way over to Kona. We're already at the localizer altitude, so when we're ready, we'll just set some flaps to gear and see if it flies in on the ILS this time.
Honolulu Center, Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750, 2800.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750, Honolulu Center, altimeter 29906, radar contact, continue. Citation 750, contact Honolulu Center on 127.6. Good day.
Going to 127.6, Citation 750. Honolulu Center, Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750, 2800.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750, Honolulu Center, altimeter 296, radar contact, continue.
There's Maui in the background, the rather larger island. Just slow down a little here. Okay, we're getting there. Let's get there before we run out of memory. There's our approach to Tammy. Okay, it looks like Kona straight ahead. We'll be making a right turn. Is that you out there, more fire? I can't see the tag. Too much white. Why is there an indent in these engines? I didn't notice that over on the PC version. See this? This little indent? I don't remember that being there on the PC or Xbox. If anybody knows. That is more fire. Did you already land? We're just taking our time. Stone, I didn't realize you came in. This could be the last flight. This is the second flight. You know what happens after one or two, right? Okay, 15 miles of Tammy. Oh, okay, Stone. Spawn down front. Let's see. I saw more fire.
Citation 750, contact Honolulu Center on 126.0.
Let's contact. Maybe we'll get approach clearance.
Going to 126.0. Citation 750. Honolulu Center. Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. 2800.
Citation Victor Tango, X-ray 750, Honolulu Center, altimeter 29906, radar contact continue.
Okay, we're about to make the right-hand turn. Let's get some flaps set. Eight miles to Tammy. Okay, we're going to put the gear down early here. Gear coming down. Let's make sure it locks. Looks locked to me. Let's slow down. .180 should do it. Here comes the turn. If you just joined, we're on approach to Kona. Hopefully we'll pick up the ILS this time. The last flight to Vegas, we never did pick up the approach mode, even though we were at the correct altitude. It's definitely harder landing using the controller. Stone, you like all this stuff? It's set up for the PC and Xbox, which I'll be playing on later this afternoon. This does not obviously work on a PS5 and will never work. We're making the turn to final. Look at this. Let's set it for 5 miles. We just reached Tammy. I think we better leave it at 12 miles. Okay, now we're heading over to Vecchi. And then that should be According to the computer, we should pick up the ILS right after Vecchi. Full flaps, gears down, still have a little ways to go. We'll take over the throttle here. We'll turn off the auto throttle momentarily. Oh, we're going too fast. Slow down. 160. That should do it. See if we can arm the approach mode yet. Just about. It's armed. Okay, approach mode's armed. I see more fire at the field. Should be heading down here in a sec. Okay, we're green, so we're on the localizer. At least we got the localizer this flight. And we should be here in the groove at Kona. We'll take over the throttle here in a moment. Maybe we're up for an auto land. Auto throttle coming off. We're descending. Okay, we're at 154. We're right on the target. Look at that. And descending. It's going to be an auto land or an almost auto land. 157. Still right there in the slot. Less than 5 miles to the field. Here we come. Still on autopilot. A little fast. Let's take the autopilot off. Get ready to take it off. $140. This thing might auto land. Getting ready to take it off. Here we go.
Kona Tower, Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750 is 1 miles north, 100, with Sierra to land.
Citation Victor Tango.
Gonna be a butter.
750, Kona Tower. Altimeter 2.
Let's turn on the reversers.
Fly left traffic runway 17.
Reversers on. Look at that landing.
Citation 750. You are not cleared to land. Clear the runway.
Yeah, okay, sure. Did you guys like that landing? Not bad.
Citation 750. You are not cleared to land. Clear the runway.
Okay, let's go get a parking spot. Did you get down, Stone? There's Stone. The heck kind of aircraft is that? Oh, there you go. Let's go park. I'm not sure where Moorfire went. Let's see, we're going to park over to the left. Let's go. Let's get instructions. Pretty good landing with the controller.
Kona ground, Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Request taxi to the gate.
X-Red, look who's here.
Citation Victor Tango
Did you stop playing on your PlayStation? It's a good thing.
Aviation parking via taxiway Hotel Alpha Kilo Lima.
Look, nothing happens. This is not for PlayStation.
Using taxiway Hotel Alpha Kilo Lima.
This is for the next stream over on Purple on the Xbox or PC. This doesn't and will never work. Okay, it's telling me to go over there, but I'm going to, let's see. Let's go over there this time. This way, let's not park next to the big aircraft, because that'll load the scenery in. Let's go over there. Red, have you been playing? I've only been able to get between 1 and 2 flights in, mostly 1, before it craps. You hung it up. Good thing, because I think they're not going to fix it. Even though they stood up at Flight Sim Expo and said it was the best update they're going to ever make. Except we haven't seen it. This thing ought to run out of memory right when we get over to the gate. Watch. This is the second flight, so I'm not sure if I want to risk another one or not. I'll decide after I park. Yeah, well, of course they want you to buy all the stuff. Of course they do. They don't want the game to run right, but they want you to buy all the stuff. Let's see, I'm going to park it right over here. Just keep your eye on the screen. You're going to see the dreaded low memory resource error anytime now. There's more fire. We're just looking for a parking spot. I wanted to stay away from the big aircraft. We'll just park right here. Right here, more fire. Okay, flight number 2 successful. I don't know if we should do another one or not. Wow, Red deleted the whole thing. Yeah, you did yourself a favor. Did you watch the Flight Sim Expo? How they stood up on stage and said 5.1, which should have been out already, was the best one they ever made. There's Stone. Let's attempt to do another one. And if I see the memory error, I'm going to shut it off quick like I do. Okay, let me set up the next one. You guys want to come along? I'm surprised they got 2 in today. Okay, let's leave the islands. Maybe we could do a short flight for more fire here. Let me, oh, there it is. Well, no, that's air traffic data. Okay, that's fine. I thought that was going to be it. Let me get this off of live so I can see what I'm doing. We're looking for a lot of Here we go. Okay, more fire. Let's do our usual flight. We'll try this. Oh boy. Let's see how long this is. To Montego. 20 minutes. We can do that. Oh no, X, we cannot do airliners. I'm lucky to do this thing. Okay, there's the code, you guys. 20-minute flight unless we run out of RAM. Maybe the developer sold it all to Microsoft so they can open up more AI data centers. Like they don't have enough. Let's do a short taxi. Right there. You guys have the codes, all players. live weather. No, they're too busy doing something. But if you ask me, I think they just don't know how to fix it. Microsoft's closing a lot of studios. They should just close that one. Do us a favor. Okay, let's try and set this up before it runs out of memory. Put the iPad away. Yeah, I do more than shake my head. Did you watch the Flight Sim Expo, Red? Any videos from it? iOS 7 will go direct. You didn't see what they said? How they stood up on stage and said that 5.1 should have been coming out like over a week ago, and it was the best update that they've done to date. Ain't the best update if it doesn't come out, does it? That's what they told us. Okay, runway ILS DME for 7. $109.50. 4,000. $109.50. Let me set that before I check chat again. 109.50. Okay, as I remember, we can have a fairly low altitude here. It's only a 20-minute flight. Let's not go too crazy. We'll climb out and go to 7. Let's arm the auto throttle. Armed. Let's set our speed at 250, that's fine. Okay, let's see if the computer works. Oh, look at that, there we go. Put that up there, there we go, all good. That made it easy. Okay, I think we're ready to get clearance and go. Thanks for robbing you. Hey, go to the marketplace, buy some more aircraft. Is Stone and Moorfire ready to go?
Merely ground. Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750 with India. Request taxi to the active. Departing straight out.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Taxi to and hold short of runway 30 using taxiway Foxtrot Echo. Contact tower on 118.65 when ready.
Taxi to and hold short runway 30 via taxiway Foxtrot.
There it is. We just got to turn just a little bit here. I don't think I need a push. Should I get a pushback? Yeah, let's get a pushback.
Merely ground. Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Requesting pushback.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Pushback request accepted.
Yeah, X-Ray, get a saltwater aquarium. It's the same thing. It's just a hole you throw money into. Let's get a little push here. That should do it.
Merely ground. Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Requesting the end of pushback.
Okay, there's Stone.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Request to end pushback received.
Okay, meet you over at the runway. Let's arm the nav. Nav is armed. Move that tug. Okay, let's line up and go. Anybody just joined? We're gonna fly over to Jamaica, the main airport. You know, Red, the trouble is or not the trouble, but I'm not really having any issues over on the PC or the Xbox. Even though they said, I see in some of the posts that they are, I don't know, I don't seem to be having the same ones. At least it doesn't run out of memory like over here. Okay, let's get clearance. You guys ready to go?
Merely Tower. Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750 at runway 30 ready for departure. Departing straight out.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. QNH 1014 departing straight out approved.
So far, so
Cleared
good.
for takeoff runway 30.
Let's not jinx it.
Cleared for takeoff runway 30. Citation 750.
Okay, stone and more fire. We're getting ready to go. There they are. We're ready. Let's go. Might help to put some flaps down. We're rolling. $140. Took off by itself. It's a beautiful airport to leave from. Look at this.
Citation 750, leaving my airspace. Frequency change approved.
So far the memory's holding up. Flaps up. Let's get on the FMS. I didn't set the range.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Frequency change.
Let's set the range for 12. It's only a 20-minute flight. Okay, let's put it on autopilot. Everything's armed. Climbing out. Stone's back there. Let's just see if we can complete this flight. I hate to tell you, but I'm sort of shocked that I don't want to jinx it. We got 3 flights in. You know why we did? Because I put all this stuff up and was ready to jinx the PlayStation. So because this stuff is up, let's see where we're at. Short flight. Our usual right turn. We need to be at 4,000, so let's just arm it. Let's arm the ILS. We'll lower this to 38. Speed's at 237. Short flight, so let's reduce that. $109.50. Oh wait, I missed it. Was it 109? I think it was 109. I went too far. We got to come in from this side because the speed brake blocks it. 109. There it is. Let's make sure. Yeah, it is 109. Okay, we're all set. Let me check chat. I did load the flight plan. I did load it up, X. I went into here and I set the flight plan up manually, and then I did hit the send. So yeah, it's loaded, but I had to put it in the computer manually. It doesn't do like the Pilatus where it just puts it in for you. We're right on course. Yeah, I'm liking the Citation X. More fire and stone, are you in the air? Let me see if I could see you guys. I don't see you. Oh, you must be somewhere. Yeah, X-Red. If I tried to fly the 737 MAX, it would have been one flight and out for sure, like it was the last time. Okay, we're right on course. You guys know if I do use this stuff over on the other app and use my PC or Xbox, you won't be able to fly along, right? That's another thing. They couldn't make crossplay. Oh, X-Red, you know what I was saying earlier in the chat? You know, games like... Take like Arc Raiders, for instance. If one person complains about that game, 2 days they have a hot fix. 2 days, not 2 years. Takes them 2 days and they already got a fix. might be making a loop here. We're on the FMS, but you can see how we're off the line here. So we might not be going straight in. Are we going to make it? X-Red again, I think by putting this up, it scared him. So far we're okay, 3 flights. See what we're doing here. Yeah, we're heading straight over here, so we might be looping around because we should be going to this point right there. I think this happened once before in Jamaica. Just let it play out. Can we descend yet? I don't know. It doesn't look like we can descend. Maybe to 5,000. Let's descend to 5,000. Oh, cat wants a snack. Gotta wait till after the flight. Looks like we have some clouds. No. If you just joined, we're in Jamaica. We're getting ready to land. The cat doesn't want to go to the bowl by herself. She gotta wait till I land. Okay, we're in the soup. Hang on. I'm not sure where we're going. We're heading right for the field when we should be on the transitions. Like we're gonna make a loop. Stand by, I'm gonna get the cat her bowl. Want her bowl, she wanted an escort. Okay, let's see what we're gonna do here. I think we're gonna, you see how there's a loop? That's what I think we're gonna do. Okay, let's descend. Let's get the gear down. Oh, that's a wild approach. Set this for 5 miles. Still not sure what it's going to do here. So there's the field right there. So we didn't come straight in like we were gonna. Hey, look at that, more fire. We got a ship out there. Which runway is which way? Okay, so we're coming in where more fire is. So we're going to come out here and land. That's what it's doing. Check out this scenery. More fire's landing. We're turning now. Yeah, it's working. So we're going to fly out here and then make another turn. And the speed is still set. Let's lower that. 180. See if we can get this landing in before something happens. X-Red, you still watching? I don't know what to do now. I set this up and it's the Xbox and PC scared the hell out of the PlayStation. I haven't gotten 3 flights in 6 months. Jeez. So we're going to come around and then come back. Looks like what we're going to do here. If you just join, we're going to land in Jamaica here. We're going to make the loop-de-loop here. Look at that. See, X red? That's why I love the Citation X. When it works, it works. Check the frequency. 109, still there. Okay. Yeah, this is why, because we have all these waypoints to hit here to runway 07. We're 4 miles out from the loop. Let's go. What do you think, X-Red? I should put back the HOTUS? You want to see me jinx it? I'll put back the HOTUS. It takes up less space than this. Because if I play on PC and Xbox, you guys can't fly along. We're going to make a nice sweeping turn. So the field is back there behind us. Here we go. Look at that. We're right on. And we're going to make a turn and then we'll arm the localizer. We'll leave it at 180 knots and then we'll take over. Here we are. Right on. Heading over to, what is it, Maxi? There's a famous bay, right? More fire. Not switch views too much. We don't want this crapping.
Tango X-ray 750 is type citation C750. We're 2 miles northeast of Mike Kilo November Golf, 3700. Request flight following.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750, Sangster approach. Clock 7341.
There we go. We're right on.
Squawk 7341.
Give us clearance, lady.
Citation 750, radar contact 2 miles northeast of Mike Kilo November Golf, 3700. QNH 1014.
Okay, we're turning to final now.
Roger. Citation 750.
Go full flaps. Did you guys land Stone and Moorfire? Too fast. Slow down. $170 and then we'll take over. Okay, there's a runway. I see someone there, but I don't know if they're in our chat. Coincidence. We're lining up. Okay, can we arm the approach? Almost. Let's see if the approach will arm. I don't think it'll arm yet. Approach is armed. Okay, let's see if it flies in by itself. We're on the localizer. I don't know if we can beat that last landing. Airport's dead ahead. I see more fire landed. We got to start descending here. We still have some time. We're not going down just yet. Now we are. Let's take over the throttle. Auto throttle's off. We're still not descending yet. I think we're too high. Yeah, we're too high. Let's take the autopilot off. Manual landing. With a controller yet. 170 speed. See if I put the autopilot back on, what happens. It's on approach mode. 1,300 feet. Too high. Here we go. Hey, whose plane is that in the water? What the hell is that? Let's cut the engines. Should be able to pull this out. Cut the engines.
Sangster Tower.
Reversers.
X-ray 750 is 1 mile southwest. 0 with kilo.
Look at those reversers.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Sangster
Not bad for manual.
1014. Make left downwind runway 07. Citation 750. You were not cleared to land. Runway.
Hey, Morfire, was that you in the water? Or Stone? Oh no, there's Stone over there. Flaps up.
Citation 750. You were not cleared to land. Clear the runway.
That was you in the water? Okay, let's get instructions here. That couldn't be you in the water, Stone. You're right there.
Sangster ground. Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Taxi to the gate.
Citation Victor Tango X-ray 750. Taxi to gate 15 via taxiway Bravo Alpha Foxtrot.
Where's more fire? She's not going to respond. Okay.
Citation 750. Did you copy?
Taxiing to gate 15 via taxiway Bravo Alpha Foxtrot. Citation 750.
Okay. Whoops. Don't touch that. Let's taxi. We're almost home. 3 for 3. Are we going to make it? Hey, you guys, I don't know what to do now. I don't know if I should put back the HOTAS here or what. See, when I play on PlayStation, I can play on Wi-Fi. But when I play on Xbox or PC, I need to plug it in. Oh my gosh. I wasn't hoping that it ran out of memory, but now I don't know what to do. What are you doing over there, Stone? You parking by yourself? Let's go park by more fire. Fire it up. All we gotta do is make it to the gate. Nice and slow. Let's see. Stone's back there. You coming? Don't forget, everybody, if you're watching and you're not a bot, hit the like button, please. Okay, move that plane. Move it. Oh my gosh, they're not going to move. Then you hold. I'll move. Oh geez, really? Move that trash. Thanks for the extra like, whoever did it. I usually don't have the camera on because I usually have my HOTAS plugged into that spot. But I thought this would be kind of funny since I figured I was only going to do one flight and be done. And now today I've gotten 3 in. Moose, you still watching? Because I'm speechless. I'm going to have to go back in the cockpit here in the cabin and get a drink. I don't believe this. Okay, let's see if I got a parking spot here. Yeah, look at that. I got a parking spot. Parking spot with a controller. Look at that parking job. I'll wait for you guys to come over here. X-Red, I'm speechless. 3 flights. Jeez. You know what that deserves? I'm going to take one of Moose's cocktails here. Are you guys coming over? Where are you? Maybe not. We're not doing 4 flights. I'm not pushing my luck. Where did Morfire go? Yeah, Red, I'm not going to tell you to reinstall it. I'm speechless. I think we put the voodoo on the voodoo hex on the PlayStation because it didn't want me setting this up. Now it wants me to take it off. Jeez, come on. Unbelievable. I'm going to need therapy after this stream. I was counting on it crashing after the first flight. Maybe Asoba was watching. They did a hot fix while I was playing. Jeez. Okay, here comes... there's Stone.